definitely be reaching out to you. All right, so hey guys, how about we get into it? We're 7 minutes past the hour, so let's go into it. What do you guys want to do first? You guys want to do artwork or memes? You guys let me know. Nice turkey ham sandwich. Nice. My wife made some eggplant lasagna. I had that for dinner, so it was pretty good. All right, I got one for memes. Jozilla says memes. Nick says memes. All right, one more. One more person says memes. Abel, cool. I like Abel better. That's easy. All right. All right, I got 3 people that said memes. Let's do it. All right, let's get into the memes. You guys can see my screen, right? All right, let's get into the memes. So, oh my gosh. Let's start out with the first meme. I had to do this because this was just hysterical. What do you guys? Wheeljack is Urkelbot. What do you guys think about that? That's pretty funny. I don't know who came up with that, but that's hysterical. I like that one. It's uncanny. It's uncanny. It looks just like Urkel. Oh gosh, that was a good one. Whoever came up with this, genius, genius. Comedic gold right there. All right, let's move on to the next one because that was pretty funny. Look, before I move on, I know, right? They're like twins, right? Knockout Starscream. Before we move on, who actually liked the Pablo design? Creative minds, welcome. You're familiar. You're familiar as well. I'm familiar with you from Jason's stream as well. Welcome, welcome, my friend. We're just getting into our first meme right now, and we're looking at Wheeljack as Urkelbot. That's the real multiverse right there, crossover. All right, let's go on to our second meme. Oh, this is actually artwork. It's in the wrong spot. Let's go backward. Okay, here we go for all you Disney fans. Aladdin. Y'all remember when Aladdin found the Infinity Gauntlet before Thanos, right? So he was in the cave looking for gold and the genie in the lamp, and he finds Thanos's his gauntlet. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in that cave, right? And it just so happens that Thanos was there. Thanos's glove was there. That was pretty funny. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, right? All right, next one. All right, from my He-Man. Yeah, I have been a He-Man fan and a Transformer fan since the 80s, and I never put those two together. Huh, that's pretty suspicious right there. Man at Arms looks a lot like, oh gosh, now I can't remember. Oh, help me out, guys. Who's the Autobot? Oh, I can't remember now. It's a strong Brawn. Brawn. Oh my gosh. Brain fart. Yeah, so you guys remember that episode where the Transformers turned into human characters? I think this was the early concept for it. Brawn, that's right. All right, moving on to the next one. Oh goodness. It's all fun and games until someone yells out Order 66. That's hysterical. How many Star Wars fans we got out there? Subpar. That's subpar. Welcome. Yeah, live stream. You know what? I got inspired by what Jason does, and I see how you guys all interact, and you guys love it. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and just hang out, get to hang out with you guys. Speed Motion, howdy. Welcome to the live feed, right? The live stream. Hope you guys are enjoying. We're just looking at some meme right now and just having a good time. I've got my popcorn here. You guys can see my Venom popcorn, and yeah, we're just laughing it up. Yeah, I really did like the Clone Wars, the animated series. I think that's my favorite, to be honest with you. But as far as movies go, The Empire Strikes Back is actually my favorite. All right, let's see what else we got. Uh-oh. Cashier, your kid is going to love it. 50-year-old me. That's me. I'm going to the store and I'm buying action figures. And I always think, I wonder if this lady thinks that I'm buying it for my kids, but I'm actually buying it for me. No, let me keep on moving then. That's subpar. You know what? I couldn't get into the Rebels. You know that? I should, because I heard it's good. I really should get into it. I think once all the different Jedis died down, I lost a little bit of interest. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and definitely check it out. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Oh, this is definitely me. I sent this to my wife, by the way. Dad, you must get home now. I can't, son. I'm in the hospital. Mom's trying to sell your toys. Come out running. That would definitely be me. I'd be like, what? No way. Oh, nice. Knockout Starscream. I don't think I've seen that Pokemon. I've seen some of the earlier ones, but not the later ones. Creative Mind. Yeah, about the Spider-Man 2 game, right? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Definitely. I actually saw the honestly Mortal Kombat 1 looked really good. I actually stayed up to like 2 in the morning watching like the cutscenes last night. So it was actually a really good story. Kind of lost me a little bit at the tail end, but it was still intriguing enough. Let's see here. Nick, that's definitely you too, right? Oh man. Yeah, I sent that to my wife and she agrees. She was like, yep, that'd be you. Let's see here. All right, so we got a bunch of Decepticons. So we got robots in disguise, and then we got robots in disguise. I thought that's pretty funny. I'm like, yeah, that does sound like it. I'm pretty funny. How comes up with this stuff? Like, do people just sit there and they're just watching? Like, I don't know. That's pretty funny. Never occurred to me. I'm like, oh yeah, it does. Robots in disguise. Let's see what else we got. Oh, identical twins marry identical twins and give birth to identical twins. Begun. The Clone Wars has. That's pretty funny. I can't even believe that's true, but there it is. It is. Confusing it is. Yeah, Knockout's like, wow. I know, right? What are the chances of that? Twin brothers, twin sisters, and they each give birth to a set of twins. That's like lottery numbers right there. And Yoda definitely acknowledging the Clone Wars, right? All right, what else we got? Oh man, how ironic is this one? That person wanted to learn to drive so bad, right? I hope nobody was hurt, but that's pretty funny. I mean, if we're looking at it from a humor standpoint, that's pretty funny. I know, right? That's so part. God does have a sense of humor. I think so, right? Paradox. Were you live, Paradox, when you saw this? Were you there? Were you the person in the background there? Like you could see the reflection of somebody taking a picture on the window. Was that you? Nick, such irony. It's exactly right. Oh man, that's funny. All right. Oh, we got a transformer here. I don't always kill the Grand Poobah, but when I do, I eliminate even the toughest of stains. Yeah, kill the Grand Poobah. Eliminate even the toughest of stains. Who remembers that from 1986? He was a pretty funny guy. Redgar's pretty funny. Does all these like TV show announcements and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool. All right, moving on next. Yeah, Redgar. You know what I thought was cool about Redgar? Eh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. Paradox. I thought you for a second you said you never seen the movie. What's really cool about the Redgar and all the Junkions is how they got knocked down and then they transformed. Like the one who was riding the motorcycle got knocked down, and then he would transform into the motorcycle, and then the one that was the motorcycle would turn into the robot, and then right. I thought that was just such a cool concept. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. That was an awesome part of the movie, to be honest with you. Nice subpart, voiced by Eric Idle. Sweet. All right, this one's a funny one. The manager at the local IKEA is retiring, so I sent him a cake. So anybody who's ever shopped at IKEA, you know that you got to build everything yourself, right? So that's what makes this meme pretty funny. Is that they gave him all the ingredients to build the cake himself. That's pretty funny. That's pretty creative. I would do that for my boss, but I like my boss. She's pretty cool. Well, yeah, I could imagine so. I could imagine you're right, subpar. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, this is so awesome. This dad wins like coolest dad of the year, right? He's got his Jurassic Park look. He's looking like Dr. Alan Grant, and his kids are little little dinosaurs. That's awesome. Kudos to dad here on this one. He's like dad of the year just with this Halloween setup. I know, right? Super cool, super cute. So I actually picked up my daughter. My daughter's a year and a half almost, and so I picked up her costume the other day. She's like obsessed with Coco Melon and the Baby Shark song, and so that's from the moment she gets up, she's like Coco, Coco, Coco. So I got her the it's a similar costume to that, but it's with the shark, right? So maybe I'll do something similar like that for this year's Halloween. So they're gonna be traumatized. Oh, let's see what else we got. Oh, this one's a funny one. Thanks for the bail, Ronnie. I didn't do it for you, Joe. I did it for mom. Oh my goodness gracious, that is hysterical. The clown brother. This is Mark Hamill's. This is one of Mark Hamill's greatest performances, is doing the Joker, right? In addition to being Luke Skywalker, he's phenomenal as a voice actor for the Joker throughout, the Batman series, Justice League Unlimited, a bunch of video games and so on. Oh yeah, that's a part. Yeah. If they were small enough, you're right. It could give them nightmares. So you're right on that. Let's see. Knockout. So I still haven't decided what I'm gonna dress as this year, Random costumes out of my stuff closet. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't really. I used to dress up, but I stopped just because I don't know. It takes a while, and I don't know. I just kind of lost it. What I would do is I would go to Comic-Con. I would dress up for Comic-Con, and whatever I dressed up as, that would be my outfit for the year. But I haven't dressed up in like 3 years now. I don't know. It takes a lot. Tim Curry was the Joker first. No, I didn't know that. I had no clue. That's awesome. Wow, I could see that. I could totally see that. Thanks for that. All right, let's see. We got a Decepticon one here. Finally becomes the leader of the Decepticons, but there's no Decepticons to lead. So you could take that, from the end of Predacons Rising, where Megatron disbands the Decepticons, and so hence he would definitely, since he's second in command, he takes leadership. But there's nobody since Megatron disbanded it. So I think that's pretty accurate, right? Yeah, that's a part. Yeah, that'd be cool. Send me that scene. Absolutely. All right, what else we got here? All right, I'm watching the time because in like 7 minutes we'll switch over to the art stuff. All right. Activate. Interlock. Dino Thorns up. That's Voltron, you idiot. That's pretty mean of Optimus Prime, but understandable based on where Bumblebee was going here. Okay, cool. Thanks, Subpar. I just realized, Subpar, who you are when you said what's that. I forgot that's your screen name. All right, so we got Optimus smacking. Guys, I don't promote bot on bot violence like this from Autobot to Autobot. I just want you guys to know. Oh, man. That's pretty funny. Speed motion. Nice. Bayverse Prime over here. Okay, you like Bayverse Prime. Cool. Well, if it was Bayverse Prime, I think he wouldn't be smacking Bumblebee. He'd probably be doing worse. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we got. Moscas, what's up, buddy? How are you? All right. When my partner asks if my Transformers collection is large enough, nah. That's also very true. My entire garage and my entire desk right now is filled with all my action figures. And I've got I've got 4 bins full of other stuff that just, I don't have any room for it. So, but I keep buying. So check this out. I got this the other day. So I told you guys I might be picking this up. And sure enough, I did pick it up. And so my wife was like, she pretty much expressed that. She was like, don't you think you got enough already? I'm like, nah. Let's see here. I know, right? You guys can relate. Nice. Okay. Moscow's 4444. Yeah, I know. I appreciate the support, buddy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your support throughout the years. Everybody appreciate you guys. Our channel keeps growing, so that's good, right? And the more the word gets out there in a positive note, the more people will get to see it and get to see our project and what we're doing, right? So it's awesome. Thank you. All right. Okay, who can relate here? Reserved for green cars only. Reserved for green vehicles, right? That's a green vehicle. It's within the context of what's being said here. So is this person in violation? I don't think so, based on what the sign says. Paradox. So I misspoke when I said Dreadwing. I was thinking about Skyquake because I don't think Dreadwing is out. But if I get Skyquake, which I did, I'm definitely getting Dreadwing. So I gotta have the pair. So yes, I will be getting that. I have decided. Paradox, the video that you recommended, I have to check it out. I can't remember if I did or if I didn't. I may have, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Thanks, Knockout Starscream. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Hopefully they liked it too. Your dad and your aunt. Speed motion. Yeah, I agree. Come breaking rules. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is awesome. This is pretty funny. So, guys, this is reminiscent of the old Jaws poster, right? Jaws, the old shark movie. So you got Jaws here at the bottom, which is a Sharktacon, and then you got a female. In the poster, it's a female swimming up top, and in this case, it's RC. This is phenomenal. I didn't know whether to put this under memes or under artwork because they both hit the mark, in my opinion. Yeah. So Paradox, I haven't opened it yet because I'm going to be doing a toy review on it. I'm going to record probably on Saturday. Just because tomorrow I'll be at the office all day and then I got volleyball at night. So I'm going to record it. I'm going to do a toy review on Saturday. So be on the lookout for that. So I'll give you my if I see anything, any QC issues or anything like that, I'll let you know on Saturday. Oh, yes. Subpar. I agree. RC would mess up that Sharktacon. Absolutely. Knockout Starscream. So you messed around with them? Cool. Cool. So Muascas, we are rendering, we're rendering actually, we're in the process of doing 6. So we skipped 6 because we had to do some extra adjustments to it last month. So we're in the process of doing that. All right. So moving forward. Okay. My kidnappers returning me after listening to me talk about Transformers for 2 hours. I think that would be every single one of us here on this chat tonight, right? Oh man, that's pretty funny. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool knockout Starscream. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. So it's about 9:30, excuse me, 8:30. So let's go ahead. We're gonna leave it here. And let's go ahead and transition over to the artwork stuff. Now, this is artwork that I've come across just randomly as I'm looking at Facebook or wherever I'm at, et cetera, et cetera. And oh, where did my folder go? There it goes. And so it's just random stuff. Now, some of this stuff doesn't have the artist attached to it. So I apologize if somebody sees their artwork here and they're not getting credit for it. I'm sorry. It didn't have it on there. So I just want to let you guys know that in some cases I don't know who to give credit to, but some really cool stuff here. So let's start here at the top. I've got my main man, Jazz. Man, looking awesome. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful. Oh, wait, you guys can't see it for some reason. Oh, there it goes. Look at this beautiful, beautiful just illustration. The colors are gorgeous. The pose is awesome. It looks stoic. He looks like he's ready for action. He looks like he's getting ready to break dance and shoot you at the same time. So awesome, awesome illustration. I love this G1 representation by whoever the artist was. Phenomenal piece. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. I love it too, man. It's just everything pops. Everything works. Huh? Absolutely. All right, let's move on to the next one. Devastator. Oh, man. Now, this is Devastator 1986 when he's ripping apart Autobot base. And he puts his hand through and he just rips it wide open. And you've got, as you could see there at the bottom, you've got Hot Rod's head popping up. And I think it's Blur next to him. And that looks amazing. Great. And then you got the Seekers over at the top. So, yeah, that whole scene for 1986 was just, the whole movie was ahead of its time, to be honest with you. From the animation itself to obviously what they did, it was just phenomenal. You imagine that big giant just coming down at you, man. Those Autobots were in for a heck of a fight there. Yeah, it sure was Knockout Starscream. I really like this scene. To me, it's the best part of the movie was the attack on Autobot City, to be honest with you. I could watch that scene over and over again. All right, on to the next. Check this guy. I've got a couple of his art pieces. Gosh, I wish I knew his name. Phenomenal artist, man. Look at this, a version of a Dragon Optimus Prime. How cool would that be to just see this guy in action? And then the wings are folding down like a cape, similar to the gargoyles, which is pretty cool. But what a cool looking illustration, a cool looking design, man. Wow, phenomenal. That's talent right there. Knockout Starscream. The movie was the actual introduction. When did you see the actual movie? Did you see it back in 1986 or did you see it at a later year? Be interesting to know. All right. So what do you guys think about this dragon, man? It's like freaking cool, man. Wow. I'm so impressed by this guy. I would like to design this in 3D if possible. Oh, Moscow's, whether you weren't alive, a lot of people weren't alive. That just goes to show how old I am. Yeah, Paradox. I totally agree. It's a really cool concept. Absolutely. So you were 5 when your dad rented it from Crown Video. Yeah, but what year was that? Because if you were 5 in 1986, okay, I think you're a little bit younger than me. But if he rented it, let's say in 1996 type of thing, then yeah, Speed Motion. I agree with you totally. And here's the same artist, right? And he did Leo Prime on this one. Look at the colors on this. This is really just. I mean, I don't think it would be possible to for this to actually happen this way. But man, is that cool! Look at all the detail on that. When I look at stuff like this, I go, why can't the movie replicate this type of art style? Because it has so much like technology in there. It's not 100% alien in essence. Like the problem with the Bayverse concept art is that it just looks way too alien. It's almost unrecognizable. When I look at this, it's recognizable. It's high tech. It looks like it comes from another planet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just phenomenal, this art style and this design. I wish the movie could do something similar to this, to be honest with you. Nice. Three Moscow's 3 years ago. Wow. That's cool. 18, but 6 years away from being that age. Nice. Yeah, Speed Motion. I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you. Look at the killer sword on this, man. Wow. It almost looks like the Star Saber from Prime, right? If you look at this part down here, very, very reminiscent to the Star Saber. What else we got? That's cool, man. Oh, for all you Pokemon fans, check it out. Pokemon crosses over to the Transformers universe. That's is that Blastoise? Yeah, because it goes from Squirtle. I don't remember the middle one, and then it's Blastoise, right? You guys correct me. It's Blastoise, right? Man, that's a sick design, man. That is one sick design. That looks like a Transformer. That's pretty cool. No, yeah. Awesome Blastoise. Yep. I know, right? So, and you guys heard about the Transformers GI Joe crossover, right? So, I think they're gonna ditch the losing franchise and they're gonna do a winning franchise and they're gonna cross over with Pokemon instead. Oh. No, I think you spelled it right, Knockout. Ninja Turtles. Oh man, check that out. That's pretty cool Ninja Turtle stuff. I used to be a big fan of Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. The cartoon aired in like the late 80s, I think, early 90s. And man, I used to watch it all. Here's the funny part though. Why is there five? I thought it was only four. I knew later on that they had a female Ninja Turtle. I don't remember her name though. Was it Mona Lisa? I don't remember, but there's five here for some reason. I don't know who this one is down here at the bottom, but he looks cool. I like him. I like him. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some Transformer Pokemon. I think Charizard would be cool to see as a Transformer. Any of you guys know who this Ninja Turtle is down here at the bottom? He's got, it looks like a yellow. It almost looks like orange, but it's actually yellow. So you got purple, orange, blue, red, and then yellow. That's pretty cool. I like it though. I don't know who it is, but I like it. What other Renaissance are there? Picasso, maybe? Because they're all named after Renaissance artists, right? I know. He's named after Bob Ross. This is Bob Ross right here. I hope you guys know who Bob Ross is. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, I highly recommend you looking him up because he's an awesome artist. He does landscape oil paintings. Phenomenal. All right, let's see here. Silverhawks. Wow. That's a nice illustration of the silver. I used to watch Silverhawks when I was a kid. It was back in the 80s. Look at this. Look at this ship back here. This ship back here, we could definitely make that into a transformer. Come on, guys. We could definitely design something cool out of that, right? Huh? I think we could do something cool with that. Maybe we'll do that under Prime crossovers. We'll take that ship and we'll design a transformer character out of him. We'll do that. We may do that for Prime crossovers because that looks pretty darn cool in my opinion. If he had a purple color scheme, it looks a little bit like Cyclonus. But then with that beak there, you see that little eagle beak? Maybe this could be Air Razor. Right? Maybe because it's a Silverhawk, maybe we'll make this Silver Bolt. Oh, I think I like that. Keep me honest, guys. Maybe we'll take this character and we'll do, or take this vehicle, make a character, and we'll call it Silver Bolt. All right, so oh man, talk about a villains gallery, right? We've got all the major villains. Well, I shouldn't say all, but we've got a good number of major villains from the 80s. We've got Megatron, big bad Megatron in the back. We've got the Shredder. And then we've got Skeletor over here. And then, I'll get you, He-Man, right? And then we've got Cobra Commander right here. And then we've got Mumra, the ever-living. This is a nice illustration, man. I don't know if this was done with AI or not, but wow, this is really cool. I like it. I don't know who else I would add to this. Who would you guys add? 80s villains. Who would you guys add to this? Maybe Lothar from Voltron, maybe? I don't know. I don't think he was big enough to be in here, to be honest with you, but I think it's pretty cool. Skeletor is awesome. Skeletor, He-Man in general. No, I agree with you. This is kind of like this kind of reminds me of like 80s crossed with what was that Netflix the War for Cybertron kind of look. But I agree with you, Moscas. The Prime version is just my favorite. I agree. What else we got here? Oh, look at this, Raphael. That's a nice. I don't know if this looks like it was done on ZBrush. Phenomenal piece, really nice. The texturing's awesome. You've got the different types of texture here in the elbow with the wrist guard here. Really nice. Nice skin color. See the variations where the light's hitting it. You got the different hues going on there. Just really, really nice piece. Nice pose. Looks real tough with the side closed in his fist. Nice piece. I really like it. You've got the mask in the background here. Nice wrinkle in the mask and in the eyebrow section, right? Looks really ticked off, real serious. So definitely nice. Yep, Nick, I agree with you as well. Nothing beats the TFP stuff. I have to agree. Let's see. Speed Motion. Favorite Megatron design is the High Moon Games. Nice. That was a really nice design too. I have to agree with you. That was a nice design as well. I think those are my two favorite ones: the Prime and the High Moon Games version. I have to agree. Let's see. Knockout Starscream. I think it would be funny if Cobra Commander and Starscream met, and so you can't imagine doing. Oh, that would be hysterical. That would be hysterical, especially since they're voiced by the same folks, right? All right. Let's see what else we got. X-Men. I'm a huge, you guys know, if you guys see my project updates and all that stuff, I talk about X-Men. No, I shouldn't say on a regular basis, but I've talked about them often. If you guys watched my top 10 cartoons, right? X-Men was there, and I'm a huge X-Men fan. I love the comics. I love the cartoons from the 90s, X-Men Evolution, Wolverine and the X-Men. I am not looking forward to X-Men 97. I've already heard some stuff from the director that is absolutely bogus based on the fact that I grew up in the 90s. And just the stuff that he said was just completely wrong. It was just bad stuff. I don't want to bring any bad vibes. So I'm not looking forward to X-Men 97. However, though, I am still a huge X-Men fan. And this is classic X-Men because you could see here, this is Storm in her classic outfit. Cyclops in his classic outfit, Wolverine's in his orange and brown, and then you've got the Phoenix, right, in her green and gold outfit, right? So this is some classic X-Men stuff. I actually met the guy who invented Storm. I think his name is Dave Cockrum, and he did X-Men Classics #1 through I don't know what it was. And I actually got the first 4 signed by him. I met him at a comic book convention back in like 1993, I think. And I've got the first 4 X-Men classics signed by him, which was the first appearance of Storm and Wolverine and Nightcrawler. And I think it's Thunderbird, Colossus, Banshee, Sunfire, right? So yeah, man, really cool stuff here. All right, let's move on. Let's see what else we got here. RC. Look at RC. Look how awesome she looks in this piece, man. She is battling it out. She's in some type of action pose. She looks like she's hitting the sweeps in the background, right? It looks like they're like off balance or something. So it looks like she may have like blasted them, and then she's turning around real quick to blast on her other side. Because you could see right here, there's like 3 blast marks on the sweeps here, and there's some blast marks. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she's blasting on her left side, and then she's turning real quick to blast over on her right side. So some quick action from RC. I love it. Great piece. Yeah, absolutely, Knockout. She definitely means business. Marcelo, is there any way for you guys to partner up with 3D Party Toy Maker so we can, dude? I would love to. I would absolutely love to do that venture. I don't know anybody who would actually be able to pair up with us. Most of those third parties are out in China, or at least a good portion of them. But hey, I would not be opposed to it. I would absolutely love to do some of the figures that we have designed, or some of the characters that we have designed in action figure form, right? So if you have any contacts, please let me know, right? I would absolutely love it. Speed Motion, do I prefer the pink or the blue? I think they're 2 different RCs, right? So if we're talking about G1, absolutely pink. But if we're talking about Prime, it's got to be blue. And to me, they're just 2 different characters. They're just like I see RC Prime like much tougher than the 80s RC, right? I think RC is in the 80s. She kicks butt, but I think that if you pin the 2 together in some type of crazy alternate universe where they fight each other, I think Prime RC is hands down. There's no comparison. Kids Movie Official, hello, how are you? Welcome. Glad that you could join us, right? Glad that you're here. Marcelo, you would pay a lot of money for your. I know, right? I would like to see. I would like to see the Springer that we did, right? That would be cool. Yeah, yeah. Knockout Starscream. I agree. I agree. Here goes another one. All right, so we've got all the ladies here. I love this illustration because it's got people that I don't even know, to be honest with you. We got RC here in the middle. She looks awesome. Great design. I think this is Alita 1. It looks like Alita 1. Got Air Razor down here at the bottom. I love it. This is Strong Arm, right? We got Wingblade over here. We've got Slipstream over here. We've got Air Arachnid. I don't see Black Arachnia. That's sad that they didn't have her here. I'm unfamiliar with who this is. I have no clue. Guys, help me out. Who's the one on the lower left-hand corner? It looks like it could be Nebula, maybe. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know who this. This looks like a eject and rewind, but as a girl, not sure who that is. Don't know who this is up at the top, and I have no clue who these two are here in the background. So I'm a little bit all over the place, but that doesn't take away from how cool this illustration is, to be honest with you. The colors are impeccable. Everybody's pose is phenomenal. I really like it, and it's very unique on all fronts. Like I said, the only thing that's missing here is Black Arachnia. I would have loved to have seen her on here. Let's see. Some of you guys don't recognize it. Yeah, Moscas makes no sense because it continues TFP lore, but where did Bulkhead RC? So Bulkhead did. There were some characters that did do guest appearances. Bulkhead, I think, was one of them. Ratchet was another one. So they did some of that. Some Flameware. You're right, Nick. Flameware also isn't in here. You're absolutely right. That would have been a good character put in there as well. Is that the female first aid? No, I don't think it is. Oh, maybe up here. Maybe let me see if I can zoom in. You're talking about this one up here? I don't know. That doesn't look like the first aid from not at least not from Transformers Animated. No, I don't. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but it's a nice design, nice piece. Let's see what else we got. All right, for all you bad guys, Decepticon Soundwave lovers out there, right? Man, this is a nice piece too. You've got Soundwave and all his cassette minions. Phenomenal piece. The colors, again, very nice. You've got this. I forgot what this is called when it's glossy like this. But it's a really nice. I think a lot of the figures are starting to come like that too. I think the Transformers game. The Devastation game had a lot of this type of design, right? Really nice piece here. You've got Laserbeak, you've got Buzzsaw, you've got Ratbat, you've got Frenzy and Rumble. I forgot who this guy is, right? I think this is it Ape Link? No, I don't remember who this guy is. I had this figure too. The bottom part is like a falcon, top part is like an ape, and I think they combined. I forgot these two back here. I forgot who they were, but I think they combine as well. Very, very cool. Soundwave is superior. Everybody else is inferior. That's absolutely true. He says it. So this is one heck of a nice piece here. Really, really like it. All right, let's see what else we got. Moving on. Oh, we got another turtle design, right? Look at this. Nice illustration, nice piece. Again, you got all four of them. Donatello looks real menacing there, right? With his bow, really nice. Raph, again, really nice. Leo's in there. Mike, Cowabunga, dude. It's so funny because Michelangelo talks like a typical Californian. Well, I shouldn't say typical California. He talks like a surfer from California, right? It's like, hey, dude, like totally gnarly, man. Like, yeah, dude. And they're all in New York, right? Which nobody talked like that in New York in the 80s and 90s. So it was pretty funny. But nice. Yeah. I love this illustration. Really nice. And you could tell you got the ooze cans down here, right? So it shows that, hey, they came from the ooze and they're in the sewers. Really nice piece. Really enjoy this one. Oh, Spider-Man and his amazing friends. I think this was late 70s, if I'm not mistaken. I remember watching it, but I remember watching it in the early 80s. So it could be late 70s or early 80s, but I really enjoyed the show. This is the first cartoon superhero show that I started watching in my entire life. And I really, really liked this one. I had no idea who the X-Men were, so I didn't know that Firestar and Iceman were part of the X-Men team. I wasn't into X-Men at that point. I wasn't even introduced to X-Men at that point. I didn't get introduced into X-Men until I was a teenager. But Spider-Man knew exactly who Spider-Man was, so it was really, really cool. So nice piece, nice colors, nice posing, really, really nice, nice overall. Really brings back some really cool memories. Draconimus, what's up, man? How are you? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Glad that you're here. Glad that you could join us. We went over some funny memes, and now we're going over some artwork. We're wrapping it up here. There's about 7 minutes left, so we'll wrap it up pretty soon. Oh man, check this out, guys! Check this one out, man. Look at this one. Man, talk about a really nice, piece here of the Thundercats. This is old school Thundercats, right? You've got because you get their old school outfits. Their outfits are outdated. I really think that I don't know if you guys ever got a chance to see the Cartoon Network version of the Thundercats. I would classify it worse than RID. However, it had some really good concept ideas, man. I wish they would have kept it a little bit more mature and not so juvenile. And I really think they could have had something good there, but they didn't. They didn't, and it stinks. So you've got Panthro right here with his nunchucks. You've got Lionel with the Sword of Omens, Chitara with her staff, and then Tigra with his whip. Wily Cat on their hovering surfboard. Snarf. You've got Jaga Spirit. You've got these three creatures back, are the four, right? Monkeyman, Slive, Jackalman, and then Vultureman, I think, maybe. And then you've got Mumra in the back, and then you've got the castle of the cat's lair, right? So all that is in here. Really nice piece. I really like this. Muscus, I don't have Twitter. Twitter is full of a lot of negative people, and I really don't wish to partake in that. Nice. Let's see here. Yeah, Knockout Starscream. I watched it, but it wasn't bad. I've seen better. Yeah. No, I like I said, it had its things. Could have been better. I really liked what I liked about that. It was the different kingdoms, the different animal kingdoms that they had on Thun. Well, I think I don't know if the planet was Thunder. No, I think the planet was Middle Earth, and Thundera was the kingdom of the Thundercats. So it had some really good aspects of things, and how they had Lionel's dad was Claudius. You had it had some aspects of it that I really, really liked, but again, it didn't catch on. I think they made it way too juvenile. Let's see. OG Thundercats. Yes, absolutely. Autobot Jedi. Yes, Autobot Jedi. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's the problem with Transformer. It's not like it used to be decades ago. No, there's a lot of things that aren't like it was a decade ago. A lot of things are changing, unfortunately, and not in a good way. Even from an art style, man. Let me tell you, some of the art stuff, like if you look from like 2000, the 2000s, early 2000s, and you go back, the animation style, there's a clear difference. They started to change it, kind of look like more like I don't know, like Powerpuff Girls and stuff like that. Like they tried to do a Thundercats version, and it looked like the Powerpuff Girls, like that type of art style. It was so bad. It was so bad that I don't even think that it got to finish its first season. I could be wrong on that, but it's cheaper for the studios, but just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better, right? You're sacrificing finances, to save a buck. You're cutting corners, but then you're costing yourself, right, viewership, and you're going to cost yourself money at the end of the day by doing that. So sometimes that doesn't work. Who's my favorite Thundercat? Gosh, that's a great question. I would have to. I'm stuck between Lionel and Chitara, to be honest with you. Those were my two faves. I always liked when the two of them were on screen. Chitara, because she has that super speed, amazing, and then Lionel because obviously he's a leader, he's courageous, right? I have a leadership quality in me as well, so I kind of relate to the leaders. Those are usually the ones that I kind of relate to more or less. TFP was so good. The enemy, I agree. That's why we're doing what we're doing. UC5, we're definitely doing that. Have I read the most recent Transformer comic? No, I haven't. I haven't. The most recent comic book that I actually picked up was the Isom comics over at Ripaverse. That's been the most recent one. I don't do comics, to be honest with you. The art changes so often that I what happens with me is I like a particular artist and I want that artist to stay, and obviously that doesn't happen. So I really liked for Transformers Don Figueroa. Awesome, phenomenal artist, and nobody else compares to Don Figueroa when it comes to that. When it comes to human style art, I like Jim Lee. Jim Lee is my absolute favorite. So yeah, that's why I stopped collecting a long time ago. All right, let's do one more. We got 2 more minutes left. Oh, we got another one here. We got another old school 80s. We've got Lionel, we've got He-Man, we've got Cringer, we've got Snarf, we've got Chitaro, we've got Tila. Look how similar these two pieces are with these 2 different franchises, right? And you've got Mumra and you've got Skeletor. This would be a nice crossover, to be honest with you. It would be a pretty cool crossover just to see that happen. That's definitely a nice piece. I really like this piece. I think the colors could be a little bit more highlight, but it's such a minor thing. I really like this piece. Awesome display. Not sure who did it, but kudos to him. We got one more in this. Oh, I love this art style. Look at this. This is animation gold right here to me. You've got the 3 main villains of the He-Man franchise. You've got Skeletor, King Hiss, and Hordak. Man, if you guys saw my top 10 videos, I talked about how these villains were in the Cartoon Network's He-Man, and they were building it up so that each one was vying for position on Eternia, and they looked like they were setting up to introduce Hordak into it in the next season, and unfortunately it didn't happen. I would have loved to have seen it because these are 3 villains that are not going to submit to one another. So I would have liked to have seen, how the 3 of them would have interacted within each other. Would they have been at odds with each other? Would they have come to a mutual agreement where the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of thing? Or would Hordak have been the ultimate villain and done something to threaten the other 2 and force them to work? I don't know, but it would have been so darn interesting if they would have gone that. So, man, it just if you guys have not seen the Cartoon Network version of He-Man, I strongly recommend you guys watching that. It's a phenomenal cartoon. All 3 seasons are awesome. You're not going to be disappointed. So, guys, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this live stream. It's my first one. I will get better at this. We'll be doing more stuff. We'll add as I'm able to take a look and see what I can change and what I can't change. But thank you guys. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. And we'll definitely do this on a regular basis. At least once a month, I want to hang out with you guys, like we just did today. Eat some popcorn, drink some soda. I'm drinking Peruvian soda, by the way. If you guys were interested in what I was drinking, I love Peruvian soda. It's the only soda I drink. It's from my Peruvian side. But guys, thank you again. I will see you guys. I hope you guys have a great, safe weekend. Fridays tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Enjoy yourselves. Have an awesome time. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys. Peace out. Till all are one. God bless you guys. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.